Abhijit Ral.
Yes, sir.
Sociology is your optional.
Yes, sir.
And your graduation?
So mechanical engineering.
Mechanical engineering. Okay. Okay. What is the full form of EVM?
Electronic voting machine.
And, we have seen that there was a controversy that whether it should be hacked or not.
Yes.
What was your view? What is your view?
Sir, there was allegation from the opposition that the software or whatever the appliances used in EVM, they can be hacked or they have been hacked in the Lok Sabha election.
Okay, these are the political ways, but as a mechanical engineer or as an engineer, what do you say? If we can make a machine, we can make changes also.
Yes, sir, I don't think that it can be hacked because the institution like Election Commission of India, they have made the required arrangement, and it is quite transparent one, the process through which they are made.
Yes, technically whether it is possible to tamper with the EVM or not. If we have foolproof arrangement, no one is allowed to enter, no one is allowed to touch the EVM, then naturally it will not be tampered. But technically whether it can be tampered or not.
So
It is also a processor.
Hmm.
It has also some software in it. We can use one EVM in another election also. So we will make changes so that we can prepare it for the other election. So in that we can tamper.
Yes, sir, and it can be definitely. If it is a machine, then it can be tempered. But for that, the Election Commission of India has come with another arrangement that whenever we will cast the vote, a receipt will come showing the name of the candidate whom we have casted and his symbol. So that can be a counter check for that.
Okay. Now, today the US President Joe Biden is going to take oath. Some of the Indians are also, Indian origin peoples are also getting key posts in Biden's administration. Can you name some of them?
So right now I remember only one, the Vice President Kamala Harris, and a few right now I'm not able to remember.
Okay. At the same time, we have seen that. Do you think that there is a change in US policy with India or for the world after the coming of Biden?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I think that because as far as George Biden is concerned, I think he is more inclined towards secular front. Okay, and
More inclined toward?
Few ideals like he is inclined towards environment. He can be rightly called as environmentalist. He is against the dent in the secularism. For example, he has allowed the entry of Muslim personnel in after the George Biden after Donald Trump, and he will be entering into the Paris Climate Agreement. And as far as Iran deal is concerned, also it is expected that he will enter into the P5+1 agreement. So these are some of the basic differences.
Why this shift? He belongs to which party?
He from the Democrat.
And Donald Trump?
Republican.
What is the difference between Democrats and Republican? What are their ideological difference?
Sir, Republican can be called as a right-wing party, and Democrat can be called as a left-wing party.
In India, which party is a right-wing party?
Sir, India, it will be very difficult to differentiate like that because we are.
Left-wing party?
Sorry?
Left-wing party?
Left-wing party can be, Congress can be called by a left-wing party.
Congress is left-wing party. Centralist?
Centralist BJP.
Okay. And then what are these Malay and...
So they are the extreme left.
Extreme left?
Yes.
They are... okay. What is difference between LAC and LOC?
So LOC stands for line of control, while LAC stands for a line of actual control. The border along Pakistan is called LOC, while the border along China is called LAC.
LOC is the border between India and Pakistan.
Yes, sir.
Actual border.
Yes, sir, the border along between India and Pakistan is called LOC.
Line of actual control, then we should say that it's the border between India and LOC, line of control.
Yes, sir.
It's not the boundary between India.
Yes, sir, the demarcating boundary between India and Pakistan is
What is
LOC.
Red Cliff Line?
Red Cliff Line also demarcates the boundary between India and Pakistan.
Then what is LOC?
Sure, LOC came into existence after the dispute between related to Kashmir, Pakistan occupied Kashmir, and for that we have demarcated that.
What is McMahon Line?
McMahon Line is the line dividing the boundary between India and China.
Then how it is different from LAC?
LAC. Sorry, sir.
Okay. What is the occasion for celebration of Prakash Parv in Bihar?
So
Prakash Parv.
Prakash Parv is celebrated in the memory of Guru Gobind Singh, and the 354th anniversary of him.
Birth anniversary of Guru Gobind Singh. Is it his birth anniversary?
No, sir, he was born on 3rd of January, perhaps.
So why do we celebrate Prakash Parv? It's related with Guru Gobind Singh.
Yes, sir.
But because of his birth anniversary or something else.
So right now I'm not able to remember that.
Where is Takht Harimandar Sahib?
Takht Haribandar Sahib. Sorry, sir.
This Patna Sahib, Guru Gobind Singh birthplace.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay. And now another is you have seen that unemployment was one of the major issue in India's election, in the Bihar Legislative Assembly election. What measures are taken by the Bihar government currently to address the problem of unemployment in Bihar?
So Bihar government is taking steps on many fronts. For example, firstly, they are skilling the youth, and they have also organized the Sat Nishchay Part 2 program for both the skilling and giving employment. Apart from that, employment in Manrega is there, and various other schemes like under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and various employment for the road construction and all this employment opportunities. It is expected to be generated, and one district, one product scheme, and for agriculture also many steps are taken. So they are working on multiple.
Some of the programs you have just mentioned, that the Manrega and the Sat Nishchay, and these are the programs for the labor. I mean, for the wages only.
No,
But
sir.
the government jobs, they have promised that they will create government jobs.
So, during the election by the NDA government, 19 lakhs jobs were promised, but out of that 4.5 lakhs were government and rest of them were self-employment. So opportunity for the self-employment will be created. So on the both front, the government is working right now.
Okay. What is carbon trading?
Sir, carbon trading is a means to decrease the extent of pollution in our environment, in which every company is given a fixed quota that under which they can generate carbon, and if any company or if any industry generates carbon less than that, then they are having that much of carbon credit as surplus, and they can sell in the market and get the amount of money. So that is called carbon trading.
Okay. How can India benefit from it?
Yes, we can be benefited from it on the account that if we generate our per capita carbon emission is quite less, and if we generate lesser amount of carbon credit, if we earn more carbon credit, then it will bring more technology and also investment.
Abhijit, which country is the highest emitter of CO2 in the atmosphere right now?
So China,
Then,
USA,
then,
and I'm not sure. Then it must be India.
okay, it is India. Earlier, there have been some talking about hacking. What is hacking?
Hacking can be defined as if we get the control over someone's other computer system without their approval, and it used for one's own benefit, then it can become as hacking.
And also, there is a term related to hacking is ethical hacking. What is that?
Ethical hacking. So I can guess it. I'm not sure about it. So ethical hacking can be defined that if we are hacking for the benefit of the society. For example, I'm not sure about it. For example, in the case of Iran was to develop a nuclear deal. Then America hacked the system of Iran, so which prevented it from developing the nuclear. Whatever the nuclear missile was, so that can
These
be.
sort of activities can come under ethical hacking. Can you name a world famous hacker from India?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Recently, India has permitted the use of 2 vaccines,
Yes, sir.
anti-corona vaccines. Who are those vaccines?
So Covaxin and Covishield.
Covaxin developed by whom?
So Covaxin developed by Bharat Biotech Limited.
Only, or in collaboration with some other institute?
So I'm not sure.
Every company needs an R&D, research and development,
Yes,
for
sir.
its inventions.
Yes,
So
sir.
who is the R&D partner of Bharat Biotech?
So I can't remember right now.
ICMR.
Yes, sir, ICMR.
Okay. And which is the second one? Covishield, developed by?
Serum Institute of Technology. And with the help of Oxford University.
And
AstraZeneca,
AstraZeneca is the company, and Oxford is the R&D
R&D company.
Okay. And Serum Institute is the producer.
Yes.
Now, what position does India have at the international vaccine market?
Sir, India is the largest producer of vaccine in the world, and because we are more than 50% of huge amount of vaccines are exported by us.
Okay, tell me some other vaccines which are in use worldwide.
So, vaccines related to the polio virus, vaccine related to the tuberculosis like BCG vaccines. So these are the vaccines.
Okay, BCG vaccines. What is BCG?
So BCG vaccine is for the treatment of TB.
Which kind of TB? Child or
Child
adult?
TB.
Child TB. And what does this BCG mean?
So BC Bacillus calmante-guresis, something like that.
Okay, right. Tell me some other international corona vaccine. Tell me about some other international corona vaccines which are in use worldwide.
Sputnik,
Sputnik,
Yeah, sure.
developed by
Russia, and Pfizer, developed by Israel. And
Pfizer is the name of company. It's a US company.
yes, sir. And so one is developed by China also. So right now I don't remember that.
Name you are not able to. There is very much discussions regarding the vaccine being used in US.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Who are those vaccines?
So that is a RNA vaccine. So I'm not getting the name right now.
Okay. What is RNA?
So the RNA ribonucleic acid cell. It is a part. It is a constituent in our cell in nucleus.
Okay. Have you heard about BRICS nations?
BRICS.
BRICS nations?
Yes, sir.
Which nations come under BRICS?
Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa.
Okay. And recently you were talking about Paris Agreement.
Yes,
What is Paris Agreement?
So Paris climate deal was sealed in 2015. As per it, the whole world is expected to decrease to control the global rise in global temperature below 1.5 degrees centigrade
By when?
by 21st century.
21st century.
By the 2050.
Actually, it is by the end of 21st century. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Anything more about Paris Agreement?
So as per Paris Agreement, every nation has been given some target. For example, in the case of India, India has achieved 3 targets, and it is expected that it has been divided into 2 fronts, like developed and the developing. And it is expected that developed country will be donating some amount of money to the developing country to tackle with the pollution and to develop and to diminish its pollution.
You said India has achieved 3 targets.
No, so India has been given 3 targets.
Which are those 3 targets?
Firstly, the pollution emission intensity should be between 33 to 35% by 2030 as compared to 2005 level, and it has to decrease pollution carbon stock by 2.5 billion to 3 billion tons, and it has to produce energy by non-fuel source by 40% by 2030.
Abhijit, what is your first preference?
Bihar Police Service.
Bihar Police Services, okay. In your particulars, you have written teams, games, sports, and CC. It's writing something like Team Avalanche.
Yes, sir.
What is Avalanche?
So avalanche is a phenomenon mainly observed in icy region where a huge amount of ice comes sliding, which creates a lot of devastation.
Okay. Earlier you were talking that Joe Biden is an environmentalist. Can you name some Indian environmentalists?
So Narendra Singh Modi, our respected Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, and right now I remember that only.
Anna Hazare,
Yes, sir.
Rajendra Pachauri, Sundar Babu Guna, Rajendra Singh. Okay. Recently, vaccines were administered to frontline workers.
Yes,
Who are called frontline workers?
So frontline workers can be defined as a group of workers who are engaged in tackling the problem of COVID-19. They are employed as giving treatment and managing everything that is going right now in our society. It can be just like the health workers, the nurses, and those who are working in sanitation department also, each and everyone.
And a policeman is not a
Yes, sir, he can also be defined as policeman. Everyone engaged in that process. There's a long list.
Your optional is?
Sociology.
What is Sanskritization?
So Sanskritization is a phenomenon given by M.N. Srinivas. As per it, the lower caste or non-dominant caste imitates the values, culture of dominant caste so as to get social mobility.
Okay, and what is dominant caste?
So dominant caste, there are certain criteria for dominant caste. For example, it should have land, it should have political participation, it should have employment, and it should have numerical strength. So depending upon that, Dominic asked.
Okay. What do you understand by Indology?
Sir, Indology can be defined as the study of Indian society from the Indian text point of view.
Okay. Can you name some Indologists?
So G.S. Gure, M.N. Srimas, A.R. Sardesai can be termed as
You
Indology.
are Indologist. Okay. Name some British Indologists.
British Indologist. Sorry, sir, right now.
Okay. What is difference between treatment and immunization? Immunization. What is difference between treatment and immunization?
So treatment can be defined as for example, elimination of the problem, elimination of the disease, while immunization can be defined as we are making them immune from any disease. For example, we are vaccinating anyone, then it can be termed as immunization.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you, sir.